Welcome back. Time for the sports news, and I'm sure Ayo today is bursting to tell us about the Eagles game with the Cameroonians in Yaoundé. Over to you, Ayo.
Yes, indeed, Ladi, it's looking good for the Super Eagles of Nigeria this evening as they further strengthened their grip at the top of Group B in the 2018 FIFA World Cup qualifier with an impressive 1-0 draw against the indomitable Lions of Cameroon in Yaoundé. Now, the former African champions opened scoring in the 30th minute after an Odion Igalo's shot was cleared to the Belgium-based Moses Simon, who then put the ball behind goalkeeper Fabrice Ondoa. The Cameroonians equalized from the spot following a reckless challenge by goalkeeper Ikechukwu Ezenwa on Jum Arnaud. Vincent Abubakar slot the ball into the net as Ezenwa went the wrong way. Nigeria leads now with 10 points, and they are closely trailed by Zambia on 4 points with a game in hand, where Cameroon have 3 points and Algeria have just a single point.
Who is claiming that he had nothing to do with that. Let's have a look at this again. Well, this could trigger a revolution. Tense times for the crowd here in Yaoundé. And the players, the staff, everybody, right across the country. Vincent Abubakar with the penalty, and he finds the back of the net. There's the equaliser. Cameroon have been waiting.
Well, Plateau United team captain Gobi Elisha insists that matchday 37's defeat to Wiki Tourists was only a setback for the league leaders, but that will not stop them from being crowned champions in the end. Needing just a win to make the last fixture of the season inconsequential, Plateau United were undone by Chinedu Onyelonu penalty in the second half of their tie in Bauchi. The manager, Kennedy Boboye, commended the team for maintaining a level head even in the face of provocation by the opposing players. Now, world number 1 Rafa Nadal has advanced to the quarterfinal stage of the US Open at Flushing Meadows, following a one-sided 6-2, 6-4, 6-1 win against Alexander Dolgopolov. The 15-time Grand Slam winner Nadal will now face Andrei Rublev as he remains on course for a huge semi-final meeting with old rival and world number 3 Roger Federer in the last 4 on Friday. French Open champion Nadal had 4 match points on Dolgopolov's serve before breaking the world number 64 serve for a 3rd time in the set to secure his progress at the Arthur Ashe Stadium in 1 hour and 42 minutes. And that's wrap in sports news. Ladi will be back with the rest of the news at 10.
Thank you, Ayo. The rerun for Kenya's presidential election has been scheduled for October the 17th. This was confirmed by head of the electoral body, Wafula Chebukati, who also confirmed that only President Uhuru Kenyatta and opposition leader Raila Odinga would be on the new ballot. Last week, the Supreme Court annulled last month's presidential polls, citing several irregularities. It was the first time in African history that the Supreme Court had upheld an opposition challenge in a presidential election and ordered a rerun. The opposition then demanded that some IEBC officials be removed to ensure that the problems are not repeated in the second ballot. The court said it would give further details about its decision to nullify the election within 21 days. The UN Security Council today held an emergency meeting over North Korea's latest nuclear test. UN Secretary General Jeffrey Feltman says North Korea's actions were destabilizing global security and called on Pyongyang to abide by Security Council resolutions. The UN ambassador to the UN, Nikki Haley, and other members called on the Security Council to take the strongest possible measures against North Korea.
The time for half measures in the Security Council is over. The time has come to exhaust all of our diplomatic means before it's too late. We must now adopt the strongest possible measures.
Dialogue will always be our end goal. But returning to dialogue without a serious sign of intent from Pyongyang would be a setup to failure. North Korea must change course to allow a return to dialogue.
North Korea's delusional aspiration of becoming a nuclear weapon state is the sole reason for the existence of the International Day Against Nuclear Tests. We must end this immediately.
And on entertainment news, Korede Bello teams up with Little Cash for a song dedicated to his fans. Maiwa Ogundele has the details.
Many thanks. Maven Records star Korede Bello and former YBNL rapper Lil Kesh teamed up to create visuals for their first music collaboration on the track titled My People, which is a remix. The self-styled Duro Mega superstar released the original song on his debut album Beloved in 2016. The song, which is dedicated to his fans, was visually interpreted by Adasa Cookie.
You and me, oh yeah, goza, goza, goza.
And from collaborating with Korede Bello, Lil Kesh again lent his voice to the remix version of Yobi's Amen alongside fast-rising DMW singer Mayokun. The song is a follow-up to an original released in March this year. Finally, 11-year-old music enthusiast Isheoluwa Bidemi has released a self-titled debut single following years of singing unofficially in school and church choirs. According to the singer, the track, which loosely translates to the work of God, is inspired by the channel's television signature tune. That's it from me. Thanks for watching. Let's head back for the rest of the news.
And the main news again, 14 persons were today confirmed dead and more than 200 others hospitalized following the outbreak of cholera at an IDP camp in Borno State. Also today, the National Association of Resident Doctors took Nigerians by surprise by ordering its members to embark on a nationwide strike, even after talks with the federal government. And the United Nations today asked for a tough approach to North Korea's latest missile program and said Pyongyang's actions destabilized global security. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks for being with us. My name is Ladi Akeredoluale. Good night.